there is a euphoria that takes place in any market. Real estate, looking at, equities, anything at any time, anywhere around the world. People believe that something that's going up, if it's going up for 20 years, 30 years, they believe that it can continue forever. And I want to show you this true embarrassment. The individual who wrote this, I won't show you who it is. And actually, if the person who wrote it wants to discuss it with me, I'd be happy to do so. Not going to mention the name. I don't want to put the person down. I'm just generalizing here, okay? Real estate, the foundation of wealth, currency, and value. I love real estate, although I badmouth it all the time. Okay, if you read my book, you understand fully what I think about real estate. But real estate can go down in value. Real estate can lose a significant portion of its value, and that was completely documented, primarily in the US. But we saw that happen in many, many places around the world. Look at Dubai. Half-built skyscrapers sitting there. We had subdivisions, in entire subdivisions in Las Vegas, millions of homes built around the US. I think it peaked out at something like 19 million empty homes in the US. Okay? During that time frame, some people might say, well, look, hey, they're up now and Las Vegas is just accelerating and so on. But how many years in between the time when that person bought in, usually they buy in near the peak, and then it takes you 10 years to come back to where you were? If you're chasing appreciation, you've bought real estate for the wrong reason. A lot of people chase the appreciation, pull the money out, dangerous, and then they like to use that to buy cars, vacations, what have you. Big mistake. The reason why real estate is good is that it makes money in 4 different ways. I talk about it in my first book, and I also talk about real estate in my second book, but in 4 different ways, primarily cash flow. Okay, there are 3 other ways. Number 1, cash flow. Nobody does this because the home that they're buying is their only home. They think it's an asset. Well, they use it as an asset because they pull the equity out. Big mistake. Okay, I better not continue on. Real estate will never crash. It never has. It never will. As if this person is completely freaking delusional. It cannot happen. It is not possible. Yes, there are corrections. California gets high priced, has earthquakes, has money, moves to these different places. Boeing shuts down. Seattle is hurt temporarily. Oh, but you're never going to have a place that's from 500,000 to then 5,000. Well, of course. That's very, very unlikely to go from 500,000 to 5,000. But could it go from 500,000 to 250? Absolutely. And how many people are going to get hurt by that? A lot of people cannot afford a $500,000 home, but they think to themselves, look, I'm going to get priced out of the market. So I need to get in today. I'll buy it today. And then tomorrow, it's 250,000. Now that person is punching themselves in the face because of what they did. This is not to be chased. Appreciation should not be chased. When you're looking at real estate, you need to define something. Is this my personal property or is this an investment? If I'm buying a home, look, if you're buying a home just to live in, can you afford the payments today? Can you afford them if interest rates double? Calculate the payments if interest rates double. If you could still make those payments, look, you got to live somewhere. If you feel like you need to buy the home, you buy it. But if you're buying it as an investment thinking, I'm buying it at $500 today and soon it's going to be $1 million, it's okay if I technically can't afford it. I can pull some equity out. I can use that to pay my bills. I'll be fine. Home prices always go up. That's the danger. Real estate, stocks, any other investment does not go up forever. It doesn't go up forever. There are setbacks, and you got to be prepared for that. If you overextend yourself in any asset class, like buying stocks on margin, you're going to eventually get burned. It might take you 5 years, it might take you 10 years, 20 years. It doesn't matter. You're just going to keep going. You're just going to keep trying to recycle that, and eventually you will be burned. What I tell you on this channel is not what to do. I'm simply trying to be there to be the voice of reason. That's all. If you want an excuse to go and buy something, trust me, you're going to go over to YouTube, you're going to go turn on your television, you're going to get the infomercials, and they're going to tell you buy, 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 buy. And all I'm trying to do is maybe just help you to put the brakes on a little bit and just say, let me just gauge the situation. That's all. Never told anybody what to do. Now, I just wanted to finish off very quickly. This is a video I did recently. I know that if you're still in this video right now, you're one of my faithful subscribers. Thank you very much for staying put while I rant on. This is the real reason why stocks haven't collapsed. Secret they don't want you to know. Talking about the central banks around the world printing money, buying up shares. Look, I am able to break this down not because I have special connections, not because I'm smart. I'm not smart. It's because I'm willing to dig deeper. I'm willing to know what the truth is. That's all I ever want. I want to know the truth. If somebody doesn't like me, I want to know. I want that person to tell me to my face. I want to know what's going on in reality. I don't want to be fooled. I don't want people to sugarcoat it to me. If something is not the way that I'm going to be happy with, I just want to take it head on. And I know that's the way that you feel too. This right here is a video that got 30,000 views. 30,000 views of such an important video, but you flip to any of these YouTube channels looking at garbage. My videos get no traction basically compared to all the garbage that's out there. It's like the garbage that they sell you throughout these financial companies. So I'm really appreciative that you tune in to watch this stuff. It's not really, there's all this, entertaining type stuff out there that you could be watching. But especially if you made it this far, you just want to know the truth and you're like me. So I'm just happy that I've got people all around the world willing to listen. You see a bunch of negative, I'll be gentle, negative people out there constantly saying ridiculous things to me, and it's really a judgment on their character. That's really what this is. All I'm trying to do is figure out what's really going on, bring the information to you, and you decide what you want to do with it. That's all. I don't want to affect your judgment ever on anything. I just want to be there to kind of give you the info and you do what you want with it. That's all. Anyway, I've gone on a long rant. That's all. If you found the video informative, please give me a thumbs up. And if you want to check out my books, links are in the description below. Take care.